Okay, I'm gonna tell my granddaughter I can't talk right now. I want to say hi, everybody, but hi. I'm actually on a call, Sarah, but I'm going to show everybody the baby. Can you show them?
Oh.
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 Oh yeah, no, I can't really. It's too light.
Is it too light? Let me see if I can darken a little bit.
Well, I think it could be. It's the way you. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Keep it that way. That's fine.
Yep.
Cindy, how old is she?
This is Katie.
How old is she?
She is. How old is she now, Sarah? 3 weeks?
3.5 weeks.
Oh, congratulations, Mama. How are you?
Congratulations from Canada.
Thank you.
Mom, how are you doing?
Yep, she's doing good.
Good.
This young lady she was destined to be a mom. All of her numbers, her chart, everything is all about family and being mom. So she duck to water. She's doing great. Okay, hon, we're gonna finish our call. I'll call you later. I love you too. She looks so cute.
Cindy,
Yeah.
I'm
You
a
were a good example.
I'm a labor and delivery nurse and a midwife, and I just want to and I just want to sit there and I just want to talk to her for an hour and find out every little detail for the whole 9 months and the labor and the delivery and everything. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you. My first great grand. Well, I want to welcome everybody for being here. And, you know, as many of you know, when Katie was born on the 11th, March 11th, my dad passed on the 12th after he promised he would be here when she was born, which we have a video of it. We have an audio of it in the video that's on my Facebook page. You can hear him saying, "Katie, I'm at the nursing home waiting." And he literally left the next day. So he kept his promise to Sarah and then left the next day. Saw our picture and said, "I'm out of here."
He's with you now anyway, is he not?
He's what?
He's with you now.
He is. He is. He's been showing lots of signs that he's all around. And he has told me that he is going to, he and Mom, which surprised me, they were together because they had gotten a divorce after 50 years of marriage, but they are together, and they told me that it was their soul contract to go on that journey, and that they will always love each other and always come back together, and that they are watching out over us along with my kitty cat Band-Aids with me.
Beautiful, beautiful confirmation, huh?
Yep, it is. It is, and he is whole. He is
And
100%
he
whole.
wants you to feel the joy. He doesn't want you to grieve.
No, he doesn't, but the grieving just...
It happened. It's a part of the message.
Today was a good day because I've been connecting with Mother Earth, and I want to know what each of you are doing to help support yourself through this, whether it be, as I put in the email, you know, is it diet or exercise, or are you gardening like I do? That just is one of the most healing things for me, is to connecting with the dirt. And then motorcycle riding, but we didn't get to do that today because we're gardening. So we will do that probably tomorrow. So tell me, what are you all up to? Anne, why don't you go ahead and...
Okay, well, I've just been doing a lot of Zoom calls and a lot of connecting online. And then ours is a gated community, so we're out walking and a lot of people are walking. So from the other side of the street, we're doing a lot of visiting.
That's great.
And people are really friendly to each other. And they were in the grocery store too. It's amazing how this brings us together.
It is. That's what we talked about this being, and it's the great equalizer, and it's a recalibration of energy. So Mary?
Well, I have been working outside to the extent that I can. We have just a little strip around the edge of the house and some trees, that I can play with. They don't allow us to have a garden in our yard. We can only do it in potted, and I've tried that, trying another batch of maybe just herbs this time. But just being out in the grass and touching base with the feel of that, and I did dig up a couple of plants and planted a couple of new ones that I'm not good at gardening. But I know the value of touching the earth and grounding. And so that, and then on the inside, I've just been healing, purging through files and throwing things away. That I have every record of every trip I've taken since I left home after I graduated from college.
Wow.
Golly.
It's ridiculous. Do you think I missed my family or what? And it was in South Dakota, and there was no way to really get back and forth. So I kept all those files. I finally said, it's time to let them go. So yeah.
I want to show you something. And this is, by the way, this cough is sinus.
Is that what you were going to show us?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that well enough. This is a tower, which I got on Amazon, and this is all, this is collards and green lettuce and spinach that I put in this one. And then my other one has all my herbs in it.
Oh,
It takes
cool.
up very little space, folks. Very, very little space. And I go right outside and I clip a salad off, you know, lettuce, and I throw it in a smoothie. And
You got that on Amazon?
Yep. I can.
Cindy, how tall is it? Is
This
it?
one,
how
it
tall?
is, it's not really tall. This
It
one
looks
is
like
about-
it's only about that tall.
Maybe that's all.
I can't remember how tall it is. I think it's about 3 feet, maybe.
Okay.
Not
Oh,
really
that's
tall.
perfect.
It's great, and it's I think it's about 12 inches around, so it's just not huge.
Does it need a lot of sun?
No, you
Okay, so
now
I
the
actually-
nice thing about, and the reason that I put spinach in there, and the reason I put the collards in there is because they can tolerate a lot of shade. So if you only have sunshine 2-3 hours somewhere,
Wow.
it's the perfect thing to grow there.
Oh,
So-
that's wonderful. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So it works out really well. And I'll see if I can find the link and share it with everybody.
Okay, great. Thanks.
So
I would love to do that.
Yeah. So glad to hear you're connecting with the earth. So the earth heals. Ferris,
Yes, ma'am.
you're next. What have you been doing?
Cleaning my car and cleaning up all those extra dirty clothes. And tomorrow I'm getting out some power tools.
Are you going to come and help me do another box garden or?
That wasn't the plan.
Oh, okay. Gary's out there now doing extending.
That wasn't the tools I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
I guess I can.
Okay, Sat?
I have been doing more yoga than I ever thought I could possibly manage in a 24-hour period for the past 3 weeks since we've been contained. And included in that, of course, is an incredible amount of breath work. So I am really been working my lungs out from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. every day. It's quite fascinating to just do that much because the yoga world has gone crazy and everybody's on Zoom and everybody's doing live classes, and there is a plethora of choices every single hour throughout the day that you can go look for, and most everyone is giving their classes away for free. So go have fun with yoga and meditation and pranayama breath work.
Okay, are they doing it on Facebook?
I can make you a list of, yes, they're doing it on Facebook. And yes, that's how you would connect. Just type in, live free classes in your area, and you'll get a lot of hits on it.
Oh, that's great to know, because once I get done with my gardening, that's the next thing that I want to do. I still have a little bit of issue with lung capacity since I was sick in January. And they say it can last up to 3 months. In fact, I was supposed to have a surgery, and they said, nope, that I can't have it for another 6 to 9 months, because they said it reduces your lung capacity and you couldn't be knocked out.
Okay.
So
And for you to have reduced lung capacity is just
mind-boggling.
mind-boggling. Yeah.
I'm a runner. So it's amazing to me how I can get short of breath.
Well, let's build you back up with doing the breath work.
Yep.
Because
And I am.
It'll take care of it.
Yeah, I'm doing the breath work. I'm doing it 3 times a day. And starting in the morning, the prodiloma, where you hold, and they're probably doing that in yours too. So we went through it together on the other call that we did last night. So when you go back, you can see that.
Okay, great. I'm also out. Puppy dog, be quiet. I'm also out every day with them. I have areas that I can go walk close by the house that are in the woods and, by the creeks. And I've got to have that every day, especially because, we're all alone and separated.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another vital part of my day. And that's what I've been doing.
That's beautiful. And I agree with you. I have a little creek in the back of my house, and that's my garden's right there. I get to see all the woods, and both Gary and I working out there said we can't move.
Beautiful.
You knew that was coming, didn't you, Ferris?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll change again next week.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Got to have water. All right, who's next, Ferris? Andrew?
Sure, I'll go. I talked with my mom over in Switzerland through WhatsApp, because that's where she lives, in Switzerland. I've been getting, I don't know if people are aware that the Metropolitan Opera, they're having every day, they're having one of their operas on demand.
Oh, is it every day?
Every day for 23 hours, they have their opera. So right now they have the opera Norman playing. Tomorrow it's going to be Aida, and for the next week, they have a list of the operas that they're going to be allowing for free to be showing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And
that's the metopera.org. I have it. Yeah, metopera.org is the website you go to.
Can you key that in for us, for everybody?
Okay.
Metopera.org is pretty easy.
Yeah, it is, but just so everybody can just copy it.
just to add on to
Oh,
that.
hold on. I said I was sending a private message to Mary, because earlier when she was talking about her gardening, I sort of was like, because of the law of attraction, it's like she put herself down that she's not a great gardener, and I'm like, Mary, it's just you garden the way you garden, so don't worry about it.
Start naming your plants. They like to be.
Just say, or I garden my own way, or I garden like a child, because we all have our expertise, and it's just I garden the way I garden, or I paint the way I paint. They love me.
Yeah.
But anyways, I also my cousin has her 18th birthday on Tuesday, and my aunt sent a WhatsApp text to me, because most of my relatives are either in the States or in Switzerland, and she asked for us to do a video, each of us do a video. She's gonna put a video montage together for my cousin's 18th birthday. So I recorded a video for her, and and sang and spoken English as well. So,
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
and I'm planning to go outside to get some exercise. Last night after our call, I went for a little walk, and it was really enjoyable. And I need to do more of that. So.
I think everybody's going to be in really great shape by the time we're all done here.
It's like-
Okay, well,
I've
thank
also
you
used my
so
creative
much.
talents to design a new LinkedIn banner for myself. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna mute you back there, Andrew. I noticed yesterday that and somebody checked me out on this. Andrew Lloyd Webber is going to start. Okay, is going to start broadcasting his shows Friday nights free.
Wow.
Satprem, do you know where it's located? There you go. Whoops.
I just saw it a couple of days ago, and I tagged the post, so I'll find out in a minute and I'll let you know.
Okay, great. That's awesome. My fave. Debbie?
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, how are you?
I am well. Thank you so much. And I thoroughly enjoyed yesterday. It was wonderful.
Good.
I have a little poem to read.
Okay. We
here-
lost your video.
I know I have to read the poem, and you can't.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Okay. It's kind of long. It's not real long, but I don't know it. I just got it from someone. It says, "Here is a case of history repeating itself. The poem below was written in 1869 and reprinted during the 1919 Spanish flu pandemic. The words and their meaning for us during today's COVID-19 pandemic remain timeless. It was written by Kathleen O'Mara, and here it is. And people stayed at home and read books and listened, and they rested and did exercises and made art and played and learned new ways of being and stopped and listened more deeply. Someone meditated, someone prayed, someone met their shadow, and people began to think differently, and people healed. And in the absence of people who lived in ignorant ways, dangerous, meaningless, and heartless, the earth also began to heal. And when the danger ended and people found themselves, they grieved for the dead and made new choices and dreamed of new visions and created new ways of living and completely healed the earth, just as they were healed."
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
Cool.
Is that like, yeah, exactly.
I know. I loved it when I got it, and I thought, oh, I got to share this with them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I would love to get a copy of that.
Yeah. Who do I send it to? That's what I was gonna do. And
Just
then I
reply
couldn't.
to our email and you can stick it in
Oh,
there.
Okay.
Ferris
will
will get it.
Okay. I will do that.
All right.
All right.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
let you guys go so you can get
And I'll
back to
share
your
it with
thing.
you. Thanks.
And
Thank you so much, Debbie.
absolutely. Thank you. God bless.
You too. Thank you. And let's see here. Kathy. Kathy, can you unmute yourself?
Kathy Horn, you there? I'm going to unmute you. Well, no, there we go.
Daryl. Where we come from, everyone.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just in a busy, I'm in a busy room at the moment, so I have to keep myself a little quiet.
Okay.
Oh,
But thank you.
all right.
Okay.
You doing okay? Okay.
I muted her back.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. We have Angelina. Am I saying your name right?
You are unmuted now.
How do you say it?
Angelina?
It is Angelina.
Beautiful name.
Yes.
Yes, it is. How are you doing?
Wait a minute. I'm doing fine. Thank
Good.
you.
Good.
Enjoying the show. We're here on lockdown, 24 hours lockdown because of the COVID virus.
Yes.
Where are you, Angelina?
Barbados.
Oh,
What is the weather like there?
Hot.
beautiful.
Hot?
Hot.
Yes.
Yeah. I said beautiful. She said hot.
It is beautiful, but it is hot.
Yeah. Well, I'm just so glad that you're joining us. Thank you.
Thank you too.
And let's see here. We have Richard. Richard.
You get it, Richard? You're unmuted now. I got you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff. Debbie reciting a poem inspired me to go back and pick out one that I wrote myself, and I could recite that one.
Okay.
I moved into a man's house. Here's a picture of him. He was a professor of linguistics here in Fresno. He lived to be 91 years old.
Wow.
And I lived in his house for 7 years, and oh, can you hear me? It says the internet connection is unstable. Okay.
Yeah, you're breaking up a bit.
Okay. Raise your hand if you're having too much of a problem.
Okay.
So anyway, he died in September of 2019, and I wrote a poem. There was another poem that I had written previously, and I thought I'd update it, but then thinking of him, I made it for him. So this is called I Am Now Free. Ode to Fred Bringelman, March 31st, 1928 to September 24th, 2019. You still hearing me okay?
Mhm.
I am now free of pain in life. I am now free of fear of death. I am now free of ego's pull. I am now free to know my soul. My heart remembers how to love, to let things go and just forgive. I am still conscious even now. Though death has come, I live somehow. My life was filled with doing things. I love the peace that nature brings. The energy of leaves brings wealth. They do so much for soil health. I am the bushes and the trees. I am the owls. I am the bees. So nurture everything in life and watch your words to lessen strife. Be gentle with the ones you see, for I am them and they are me. I am of God. I am divine. I am the universe, my friend. On March 19th of this year, that was the first day when the city I live in had the shelter-in-place order going into effect. There's a television station, online television station, which I had made an arrangement to be there for an interview, and they were allowed to be open, and I could get there. Well, I rode my bicycle through pouring rain to get to a bus stop. And so by the time I got on the bus, I was soaked. My legs were just soaked. But I got on the bus and rode a ways and got pretty dried off before I got to the TV station. I went there and everything worked out fine. I got on live. It was for arts and authors. So I told about art, including photography, and I concluded by reciting that poem.
Well, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Another one, if you'll share it on our Facebook page, would you do that for us?
Yeah, just like as an attachment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
as an
yeah, I could do
attachment,
that.
or just copy and paste it in there?
Yeah.
In fact, the other poem, we could do that too on the Facebook page,
Yeah.
Energized Living Today. Okay, who?
Okay, yeah, do that.
Hi.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Okay. Who else,
Anybody
Ferris?
else?
Who did I miss?
Tony.
Okay, Tony.
Can you unmute yourself, Tony? Well, if you think about that, that's a dumb question, or possibly. Tony, I'm going to unmute you.
Oh, thank you.
How are you, Tony?
I'm doing fine. How's everyone?
Well, we're just checking in on everybody. This is literally a check-in to make sure everybody's doing fine, for us to share things and just connect. So
Well, I was really pleased to see an opportunity to connect. I am one of the educators whose school is closed. And I just want to be calm and centered for myself and my students. And I am learning to translate my teaching into some form of remote interaction.
Oh,
great.
man. Tony,
Yeah.
what do you teach?
I teach Black Studies and Women's and Gender Studies.
Wow. What ages?
I teach at a small college in Ohio.
Neat.
Yeah, all undergraduates.
Okay.
So, 18 to 22, pretty much. Yeah, so it's been very interesting.
If we can help in any way, let us know.
Oh, well, you already are helping because the students are very anxious and confused and bored. They're at home.
Yeah.
And to send our students home, and they are feeling isolated and bored, and it's just been very interesting. But this is helpful, very helpful to know that you're all here. And everyone
Good.
looks so happy. That already has cheered me up.
Well, it's helpful to know that you're here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tony. And let's see, Barbara.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
So I get feeling sorry for myself with all of this and not being able to see people and go out and do, what I can do. So I've been doing a little cleaning. I should be doing a lot of cleaning, but I've been doing a little cleaning and cooking.
Oh, cooking is fun.
Yeah. So that helps.
Yeah. Well, that's great. And we're here for you. And, if everybody noticed it, I did different times because we've got people internationally, and we also have people that are still working from home. So we did different times. I hope that's not too confusing. Just check the schedule, and we're just doing them different times each day. That's in your email.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate, what you're doing. It's so much more uplifting than what's on TV.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Barbara.
Yeah.
And then I think our last person is Kay Ferris.
Whoops. Okay. Kay, can you unmute yourself, or I'll unmute you? There you go. Are you with us? Okay.
She might have it muted. Okay. She might not have it. So, okay. Just a couple of things that I want to share with everybody real quick, and then I'm going to let you go. We're going to keep it brief, but this is all about keeping each other uplifted, connecting, making sure we're all right if there are any needs that need to be met. And one of the things that I talked about earlier, a sign from COVID-19, if to be able to tell it from Allergies is when you have allergies, your nose is dripping. You know, you're gonna have a lot of postnasal drip. When you're sick with COVID, there is no postnasal drip, and you can see that. I don't have that in the videos. That's why I was able to record those videos. Even though I had a sore throat really bad, I was able to record those videos and not sound all nasally because you don't have that drainage. It's the lungs. That's the hardest part, is the lungs. And the other thing, my oxygen level was really low, and I have an oxygen meter. As a runner, I always keep this around, and as somebody who's had heart surgery, I got it when I had heart surgery just to check my oxygen level, because it at the time that I found out I had to have heart surgery, it was, what was it, Farrah, 70? It was pretty low. I couldn't stay conscious, whatever it was. I can't even remember now. So I check it all the time and have this meter. And during the time that I was sick, it was in the 80s and low 90s, which is unheard of for me, and just wasn't getting enough oxygen. And so I was forcing breath. And I think that saved me. So I just want to tell everybody, if you have any issues at all, this is very inexpensive, $10, I think, on Amazon. They're still delivering in most areas. And let's see. Anything else? I think that was all that I wanted to. Oh, we've been asked by a couple people that for those who are listening, we love to get your poems and different things that you're sharing, but we've had a couple complaints about self-promotion in things, so we have to limit that, everybody. And we don't mind hearing about other people's events or anything, but a couple people were offended, so I thought I better bring that up. And it didn't bother me, but if it bothers people, then this is all about everybody staying calm and loving each other and sharing how we're doing. So we're going to keep it at that.
Well, we got a problem with everybody staying calm.
We got what?
We got a problem with everybody staying calm.
Well,
Mary is going to make bread pudding with caramel sauce tomorrow. And she had to tell me about it. Thank you very much.
Well,
I'll send you some.
I'm fasting right now. So this is day 2.
Oh.
And I am the only thing that I'm taking in is a smoothie once a day with all fresh green leafies with some chia seeds, which just kind of fill your stomach, and is legal on fasting, because I'm going to try and go for a long period.
Well, fasting is all good and nice, but bread pudding properly done is one of nature's most perfect foods.
I would love it, but and I'm drinking bone broth too, by the way.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing else.
I need to do that. I am going to do it. I love to fast for not that long as you're going to, but it's really good for you. But right now I had a lot of leftover bread in the freezer and I needed to clear out some space.
There you go. It's great.
Rub it in.
About that cooking.
Well, I thank everybody for coming tonight and us getting together, and we'll see you tomorrow. And please go to our Facebook page, and anything that you find that you want to share, please go ahead and share. I don't think anybody would have any objections to sharing on the Facebook page.
Yeah, and we have a private. We have the regular Energized Living Today page, and we also have a private one. If you want to, if you want to join that one, and that way,
and share privately.
The world doesn't see everything.
Yes, yes.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yep.
In the meantime, God bless.
Yes, I love you all, and stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Love you. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Private link.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'll put it in the email.
Yeah, just a minute, going off.